Camera is rolling. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing The Artist's Way, week 3. It has been a wildly interesting week. I would love to be able to just say, wow, the epiphanies or enlightenment have been just as strong or vivid or impactful as they were the first 2 weeks, but honestly, that would just not be true. It has been a really interesting week, and I feel like the work that has been underway through reading this text has almost uncovered emotions or feelings or practices or thoughts that have, kind of caused a bit of a slide backwards. I want to read you a major passage that really stood out to me in the text. And as soon as I read it, I knew I'd be sharing it with all of you. And have that kind of tie in to the final section of this week, which is about growth. This week, the main themes were anger, shame, and synchronicity. And as I've been going along this journey and experiencing this metamorphosis and this return to who I am, as beautiful as that has been, there has also been shame associated with it. And that's a really hard thing even for me to share right now. I always try to emphasize the point that these videos are for my own accountability. And so I want to be truthful and just state again, it has been difficult dealing with the shame that has unearthed through reading and experiencing and doing the course this week. It's been really interesting and really hard. Something that I keep coming back to in my morning pages, in my reflection, is this idea, or it is not even an idea, it's a belief system that I recognize I currently hold. And that is that I am more the truth is, I am more afraid of the unknown of freedom than I am the comfort of my own imprisonment. What is that imprisonment? Let's talk about that. What is that? Because clearly I have a roof over my head, I have a refrigerator of food, I have a job, I have friends, I have family. So what is that? What am I talking about? I mean, just in it of itself, there's shame associated with that. Why? Why do I feel like that? Why do I feel like that? There is, I think it stems from the fact that I believe that I should not feel like that. With all the things that I just stated to you, I should not be feeling like I have this imprisonment going on in my mind. This tar, this sludge coating me and almost coaxing me back into unproductive, negative practices while I'm in this process of just shooting up. It drips down, and it unfortunately is like comforting and gives my mind this like false temporary comfort, because the freedom of leaving my job and pursuing what I really want to pursue, or taking a risk on some of my deepest and most sincere passions, or just pursuing who I want to be as an artist, is so unknown that even though I am able to identify that as freedom, because it is unknown, it is frightening. And so I sink back into the comfort of the known, of the imprisonment within my own self. Oh, well, I can't do that because this is what I know and I have no idea what's out there. And this isn't where I want to be, but it's comfortable. And I can feel myself reeling towards that. I want to so badly. I have a strong desire to launch into that freedom so badly. And I hope that in months or years' time, I come back to this video and I can hear it in my voice and see it in my eyes. I want to so badly, with every ounce of my being. Yet, I find myself slipping back into practices that don't abide or activate or align with who I want to become. And so I read these words and instantly knew that I'd be sharing them with you all today. This is an exercise called detective work. Many blocked people are actually very powerful and creative personalities who have been made to feel guilty about their own strengths and gifts. Without being acknowledged, they are often used as batteries by their families and friends, who feel free to both use their creative energies and disparage them. When these blocked artists strive to break free of their dysfunctional systems, they are often urged to be sensible when such advice is not appropriate for them. Made to feel guilty for their talents, they often hide their own light under a bushel for fear of hurting others. Instead, they hurt themselves. Julia Cameron then goes on to provide you with 20 questions, ranging from my favorite childhood toy was, if it weren't too late, I secretly enjoy reading. Learning to trust myself is probably... And answering those questions was heartbreaking and beautiful because of how raw it was. Like truly, truly, truly raw and real with myself. And there is an element to that is just like really heartbreaking. When you have the ability to know and the means to put that on a page and see those words like little things of light, little amalgamations of your soul, like mirrors reflecting the light back at you. And it's still hard to just go towards it. And so I want to end the video today by what she says immediately after the 20 sections, which is her section on growth. Growth is an erratic forward movement, 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards. Remember that and be very gentle with yourself. A creative recovery is a healing process. You are capable of great things on Tuesday, but on Wednesday, you may slide backward. This is normal. Growth occurs in spurts. You will lie dormant sometimes. Do not be discouraged. Think of it as resting. And so I've been in a resting week. I definitely have. I've been both resting and waking up and reliving a nightmare and then falling back asleep and dreaming, and it's all whirling around in a washing machine of hope and desire. And I'm just in there. I'm in there. I'm really in there right now. I am getting washed clean. And it can be a rigorous, violent experience, but it can also be raw and beautiful. And so I am extremely grateful for week 3. Perhaps more so than 1 and 2, which is crazy. I didn't think I was going to say that. But yeah. I'm so curious, again, to look back on this video in months or years and be like, Alex, like, how did you do that? How did you navigate that? And so I want to make sure that I am living every moment of every day so that Alex in the future looks back at this Alex and is proud. And the young inner child, 8-year-old Alex, is looking at this Alex with hope and dreams and desire and imagination in his eyes. And he is also proud of this Alex. I can't wait for week 4 and the discoveries to come from that. That's all for today. Bye. I love you.